Hello and welcome once again to Seven Sense Aptitude Prep. I'm Vinod. Today we are going to talk about a service offering by Seven Sense that is most in demand and used by all the students as they are preparing for campus placements. This is the mock interviews by experts. So both technical and HR interviews will be conducted. There's a group in the description. Please do read the description and join the group if you're interested in getting interviewed by experts in technical and HR interviews. So, are you a student who's scared about interviews because you never experienced an actual interview, you don't know what happens inside the interview room, or you participated in interviews but did not do well and you're worried about repeating this performance in subsequent interviews? You only attended classroom sessions, theoretical sessions in colleges during training, but never attended actual one-on-one interviews. Or you attended a few, but you need additional practice. You don't know where you stand vis-a-vis others. Do you need to improve in certain areas? Are you doing well? Can you be relaxed? You do not know. You don't know your strengths. You don't know developmental areas that you have to improve upon. And if you know the strengths, you can answer accordingly in the interviews. You do not know the evaluation parameters that the interviewers use, and if you know about those, you could tweak your answers to perform well in those evaluation parameters. You need tips on grooming, on your resume, on how to answer resume based questions about your projects, about internships, etc., but don't know whom to ask. You want to ask people who conduct interviews, you want to get tips and suggestions from them, and you do not want to make mistakes in your actual company interviews. You want to prepare well now so that the actual company interview would be a success, and you want to get your dream job in the first interview you attend after today. So if you are answering yes to any of these questions, please undergo the mock virtual interviews with us. We get excellent feedback in instances where students undergo these interviews with us and they recommend a lot of their friends, and that is the reason we have made this video to inform all of you that you could avail this service. What will happen in this service? You will get detailed one-on-one interviews with experts, and you will have technical as well as HR interviews conducted. You will have detailed feedback by the interviewers on different aspects of your performance, be it grooming, communication, resume, technical skills, projects, HR questions. You could even customize the interview if you feel you need to be asked more technical questions, or you need to be grilled in HR. You could specify that to us before we conduct the interviews, and we can accordingly request the industry experts to conduct the interview as you want. Interview evaluation parameters shared with you after the interview, your feedback shared with you after the interview, most likely questions in in HR and technical shared with you. You could also build your resume, correct your resume, enhance the resume, make video resumes, or make these creative resumes for you. That's an additional service, but we also offer that. And the interviewers will clarify your doubts after the interview, and they would give suggestions and tips for them. There's a link in the description of an actual mock interview. It's for 13 plus minutes. Please do watch the interview, and that is how we will conduct your interviews. I have just kept the screenshots. So in this link, we have two interviewers interviewing a student, and as and when the session happens, the feedback is also displayed. So you, when you're observing, you could also get to know the feedback and the evaluation of the candidate that is happening in real time. We have two interviewers, Mr. Arnold and Mr. Mohit, who are interviewing, and as they are interviewing, you have the inputs to the viewer in orange text boxes above, and there's a candidate who is attending the interview, who's being interviewed, who's well groomed and you can see based on his answers the responses in the orange text box changes, and that's for a viewer. So the interview extends for 32 minutes. Please do watch it. Even if you're not taking up our package, please do watch the interview so that you know how to answer in an interview. It's an excellent performance by Mr. Yogesh. Please do watch it. And then there's the feedback session. So this session extended for 33 minutes. You have interviewers giving the feedback at the end. And these are the interview evaluation parameters. In the interview, it is actually filled, but you have these different interview evaluation parameters that you get to know. We just kept a few here for you to have a trailer of what we offer in the feedback session of the student. We also give the most likely asked HR questions and answers. Not really answers, but pointers on how you could answer those. All of that is done. So if you are a student who's preparing well in aptitude, just realize you prepare well in aptitude and all the technical round and the pseudo code round, the MCQ rounds, and then when you come to the interview, if you don't perform well there, there's no difference between you and a person who's sleeping in his hostel room. You have to make every interview opportunity count. The first interview opportunity that you get after this, you will crack and get that particular job. That is our guarantee. Please watch the full length interview in the link being given in the description. And if you are interested, please do join the group in the description that we have mentioned. Please do also subscribe to our Telegram channel and our YouTube channel if you haven't, for all other campus recruitment tips, job openings, shortcuts, etc. Please do visit, subscribe, share our YouTube channel and share this video. And thank you so much, and I hope you get benefited if you avail this service, because I know you will. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.